Hello, everyone. Thomas Heuser here, music director of the Idaho Falls Symphony. Welcome to our live stream broadcast of the Young Artist Competition Final Recital. We are so excited to be bringing music into your homes in this new format and thrilled to present the performances of these incredible young musicians. These, of course, are uncertain and strange times, and so this new format has created quite of an adjustment for us at the Idaho Falls Symphony. But again, just thrilled to be able to champion the musicianship of these young people and to get this concert rolling. This was recorded last Saturday at the Idaho Falls Civic Center for the Performing Arts. And before that, there was an initial round of applicants. There were about 20 applicants for the Young Artist Competition this year, which is a great number. We were really excited about that. The applications were due back in May, but as you know, we've gone through such changes since then. It was hard to make the determination of whether to hold the competition or not during these times, but we opted to move forward knowing that private lessons were going to be continuing and that this competition was giving a lot of opportunity and focus for some of these young players. So we went ahead with the competition. The selections for the final recital were made before the summer, and so these finalists have been able to be working towards last weekend's performance during these strange and uncertain times. And again, we're very grateful for all of their hard work, the hard work of the teachers and families, piano accompanists, and everyone else involved. It's always been a digital first round, so we had the applications submitted online, and we would like to thank our panel of judges, spearheaded by Joe Groh, our Director of Operations and Education. We were able to assemble this great team of judges and select the finalists for this year's competition. We also have some other thanks to give tonight. Before we get started, Kevin Young, board member of the Idaho Falls Symphony, has lent us a lot of equipment in the past couple of weeks to get our season off the ground. The video recording equipment, some of the audio visual components involved in creating these videos are courtesy of Kevin Young. So thank you, sir. We're so grateful for your partnership and collaboration in all of this. We also want to thank some of our education partners, our sponsors who support our operations and education all year long. We want to thank specifically the Idaho Commission on the Arts on behalf of the National Endowment for the Arts. The Leland Beckman Foundation, an annual supporter of great importance for us, and the Idaho Community Foundation. Thank you to these foundation supporters and really to all of you out there who are supportive of our education and outreach activities. We have had, again, such a wonderful performance last weekend. I was one of the judges. There were also Chandra Hellman of Idaho State University and Jeffrey Vick of the Kansas City Symphony, the principal bass player. So nice to have these incredible minds on the panel, and we were stunned by the quality of these young people, and I know you will be too. So to get us started, we have the junior division. These are young people up until the age of 18 for the recital. And then our senior division is between 18 and 24 years of age. This is for students who are from Idaho or who live in Idaho to study music. And so here we are, the junior division of our Young Artist Competition final recital. I will turn it over. And just so you know the format of this, as is true for all of our competitions, the winners will be announced at the very end of the broadcast for both divisions. Again, a lot of audio visual went into this, so kudos to our staff team for getting this all pulled together. Alexandria Pugh in the background running the show here. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and enjoy the junior division first of our Young Artists Competition final recital. Thanks for being here. Yeah! Wow! Wow. I mean, hello, Joe Groh. Thomas Heuser here. We are at the sort of halftime of our Young Artist Competition final recital. We have a lot to talk about, Joe, in the short amount of time, but I just want to say congratulations, Jaden, James, Tyler, Sascha, Evelyn, and Claire. You guys were brilliant there in our junior division category. Just unbelievable. I was referring to my notes from having done the judging there at the time, and unbelievable to hear to see there was something. I don't think I saw anybody out of the excellent range the whole time. It's amazing. We're so proud of you. Hearing a motorcycle in the background. It's not me, but that was very Idaho Falls. No, it's cool.
No, it's in Colorado.
It's very 2020. Let's put it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Joe Groh, Director of Operations and Education. Joe, we want to talk a little bit about the safety precautions that went into this performance. Tell us what it was like for you guys on the backside of this performance here.
Yeah, so I think it started back, when we were deciding if we wanted to do this or not and how we could do it. And so then when we decided, all right, we're going forward, let's figure it out. So the first round, it was digital anyway, so that was kind of easy. It bought us a few months to, figure out our actual protocols and everything. And we were working with the city because we were, performing in a city venue for this, so we had to adhere to their protocols as well as, the recommendations of the IFS COVID committee, and just what felt right with our musicians. So I think, the first thing that was taken into consideration was the instrument, right? And, we had 2 pianos at the beginning for the first 2 pieces. And yes, it's easiest to get the most stage moves out of the way, but it was also, okay, we have to sanitize these instruments in between each performance. So the way that the day ran was musicians would arrive about 10 to 5 minutes before their scheduled time to have the hall. So now this is an 1,800 seat hall, which, we maxed out with, I think, 10 people in there at once?
Total, yeah.
At any given point in time. So the musicians were allowed to come with 4 people, and that included their accompanist and any family members that they wanted to have at the performance. So they were allowed to enter through a certain door. They had to text me, and then we opened the doors for them. And then they stood backstage while the previous group was able to leave all at once. And, my stage crew and myself sanitized anything that anyone else might be coming in to touch. Pianists were required to sanitize hands prior to and after performing. What else? What am I missing? I know there was a lot of stuff that we, I'm looking at my notes right now, sorry.
Well, let me add one thing. There's something about this performance that was so different. Our Young Artist Competition final recital is usually like one after the next, with the other contestants sitting in the audience listening to their colleagues. And as you mentioned, this was one at a time, right? So we're mashing together all these performances that occurred over hours and hours. And so a lot of them are hearing their friends and colleagues play this for the first time tonight. And that was so different. We had those of us out there were clapping as hard as we possibly could. But there were so many people in an 1,800 seat hall, so it was hard to really show our appreciation.
Yeah, but it's really great right now. I've been looking at the comments coming in on YouTube, and it's great to see a lot of the musicians from the day commenting on other musicians. So, there's still this element of camaraderie happening. And, we were featuring all the musicians this week on our social media pages. So if you haven't had a chance to see them and get to know them, go check that out. So yes, it was more distanced, and yes, we were, farther apart, but I think, we did right, and I'm excited how it turned out.
Yeah, there was one other feature that we wanted to highlight. So you may notice, those of you watching at home, that the performers are not wearing masks, the finalists themselves. And that was a discussion we had with our COVID committee members, our board chair, et cetera, to come up with the most balanced way to feature all these students and to give them the sort of performance freedom that they all were so deserving in this opportunity. So the performers came into the room in transition with masks, and then they were allowed to all take them off regardless of their instrument for the performance itself. And that was the only time that it was okay for them to take it off. So just so that we say that here, everybody was arriving with the maximum safety precautions. They were allowed to take off their masks and play, and the accompanists kept their masks on throughout. Other things, you're at a motorcycle rally, Joe. I don't know.
I'm not at a motorcycle rally.
We have so much going on. And Joe, I just want to thank you. You know, you've pulled together our youth orchestra program online now. You've pulled together this concert, our park concert, as it were, at Kevin's house. Or rather, not Kevin's house, Gina's house, but with Kevin's equipment. I mean, just so many moving parts. You know, to be an administrator in a time like this is very difficult and requires a lot of flexibility. So brava, and thank you for that. What else are you looking forward to in the coming weeks here with our youth symphony, et cetera? Is there anything else on the docket?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to get the youth symphony up and running, right? We're working on getting part assignments to our musicians to allow them to start practicing so we can get our videos back so we can make a concert happen. And I've heard, you know, through the grapevine, some small ensemble work that's been happening. So we're going to actually have a pretty awesome concert on December 3rd. So we hope you all tune in again, because it'll be similar to this stream. It'll be free and available and really awesome.
Absolutely. We're so proud. I do want to shout out to the members of our youth symphony that were just on our young artist competition finals there in the junior division. Sascha, Evelyn, and Claire, you guys are amazing. They've been leaders in the youth symphony. So congratulations to all of our junior division. We're going to move forward now into our senior division. Thank you, Joe, and for all of the safety work you guys have been doing behind the scenes this year. The senior division comes on now. Round of applause. The senior division comes in now. We cannot wait for you to hear. And again, just to let you all know the setup here, at the end of the broadcast, I will go ahead and announce the winners from two divisions. We have so much to talk about. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll bring in both of our winners from the junior and senior divisions to have a little Q&A.
Yes.
So thanks, everybody. Going in now to senior division, and enjoy the show. Hello, everyone. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, join me for a round of applause wherever you are for all of our finalists. Absolutely unbelievable. Join me, join me. Amazing performance, all of you. The junior division, the senior division, you should be so pleased. And I find myself saying this at all of our young artist competition finals. You guys represent the best of all of us in these communities around the region and in Idaho. You are the shining stars for all of us, and we are so inspired by your performances tonight. I am so thrilled for all of your progress. I've seen so many of you grow into the musicians that you are, and I'm just thrilled by everything we were able to hear tonight. And again, those of you tuning in, these were digitally recorded earlier and we're rebroadcasting tonight. And I now have the honor to say who were the chosen winners at this event. I have to say, though, I'm looking again at my judging criteria. Virtually all of the performances in each category are in the excellent range. So we had a very difficult decision as judges to be able to pick the winner from each division who could get this opportunity to play with the Idaho Falls Symphony. Just incredible what you all were able to do, but we were able to narrow it down. So congratulations to the winner of the junior division here in the 2020 Young Artist Competition. It is James Tyler McKay with the first piano concerto of Sergei Prokofiev. And in the senior division, ladies and gentlemen, Laurana Wheeler Roderer with the second violin concerto of Prokofiev. So ladies and gentlemen, we have our Prokofiev cut out for us this year at the Idaho Falls Symphony. And we also awarded some runners-up in each category. We are delighted to name runners-up Claire Yu, violin, with the Bruch Violin Concerto, third movement. Congratulations, Claire. And also Layne, beautifully performed on the trombone, the Concerto for Trombone of Friedewald Graefe. Just so impressed with all of your performances. So congratulations to our winners and runners-up. This takes so much work and focus. And if you could have been in the hall to hear what we heard some incredible sounds and beautiful performances. And now I am very excited to bring into this broadcast the winners of our two divisions, Tyler and Laurana. Welcome to the broadcast tonight. Here we are. My friends, hello. This is so exciting. So let me go around and ask you, Laurana, where are you? And tell us a little bit about what's going on. And do you have anybody to thank tonight?
Yeah, so I'm in Tempe right now in my apartment. Arizona, Tempe, Arizona. I just started the master's program in violin performance at Arizona State University. So I graduated from Utah State University amidst some weird COVID stuff. So no graduation ceremony, no public fanfare. And then we moved down here in the summer, and I've been adjusting to a very interesting way of doing school, with a lot of stuff being virtual and a lot of chance for innovation and a lot of learning new skills. Do I have anybody to thank? Who do I not have to thank is the better question. So, I mean, a huge shout out to my parents for supporting me financially, emotionally, physically, and also a shout out to my husband, who is just an amazing emotional support. And then a big shout out to all of my teachers that have gotten me to this point. So Emma Rubinstein, who sort of got me started in playing classical music, and my dear teacher, Robert Waters from Utah State University, and my current teacher, Dr. Catherine McClin here at Arizona State University. So grateful for all of them, and so grateful for the Idaho Falls Symphony for putting this together and for all the great work that you do. The Idaho Falls Youth Symphony was a really important part of my high school musical experience, and I'm really grateful for what you guys bring to the artistic community in Idaho Falls.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Laurana, and congratulations. Tyler, where are you? What's going on? And do you have anyone to thank?
I'm at my house in Rexburg, Idaho. I was at a homecoming game for Madison tonight, and I had to leave early, but we were just barely losing, so hopefully we caught up. But who I have to thank, I really have a lot of thanks and gratitude to everybody who helped me, and I think really big shout out to my piano teacher, Stephen Thomas. He helped me a lot with this piece, and he was also my accompanist, and I really felt that I grew a lot as I learned this piece over the past year. And of course, my parents and my brother, who also plays the piano, they really inspired me to work hard.
Oh, wonderful. Well, yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to all the piano accompanists. We saw a lot of familiar faces there. Virginia Willard got us started, Stephen Thomas, Natalia Lauk. I have an impartial list here, Allison Vest, Marta Smith. But those of you who were involved as piano accompanists, thank you so much. I know a lot of you are friends and family of the musicians, and you guys really support them. Laurana, I just want to ask you, each performance is, this brief moment in time, and it's so fleeting. Having watched it now tonight, and Tyler asked you the same thing, but Laurana, get us started. How does it feel in hindsight? You had this one performance. What was it like that day?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's always so interesting to go back and watch a performance, because things feel and sound so different under your ear than when you go back and watch them. And of course, I think a lot of musicians are like me in that they're much more critical of the recording watching afterwards, but it's still very valuable. And that was such a delight to play last weekend. I I have been working on this concerto for a long time, but I've never had a chance to play it in a space any bigger than a living room, just because of how my semester ended with COVID and everything. And so that was one of my favorite parts of the experience, was just letting the sound fill the hall. And honestly, it was a victory for me, the performance in itself. It felt so good to just get up on stage and have all the work that I'd put into this concerto be shared with the small audience that was there, and the audience that was watching virtually as well. So it was a fabulous performance, a ton of fun, and a great opportunity to play in the beautiful newly renovated Civic Center. So.
And Tyler, thank you so much, Laurana. It was so captivating, your music making. We absolutely loved it. Tyler, how was the day for you? It's just been a few days now, but how are you feeling about everything?
At the day of the performance, I was super nervous. You might have been able to see it at the recording at the beginning, but it felt really good to just let my musicianship take over and really express the way I wanted to and the way I've been practicing. And thinking back, I think I'm really proud of the work I did, and it was just such a great opportunity to perform there.
I can't wait to work with you both. Sergei Prokofiev is a genius beyond measure, and it was not a plan to have the finalists both win with the same composer. It just so happened that you guys won the day, and I do commend you for the incredible preparation that goes into this, and all the finalists truly put in an amazing effort, and we now have to navigate the 2021, whatever it's going to be, and my sincere hope and the plan for the Idaho Falls Symphony is to have you guys join us as a full orchestra experience and to be able to play this great music as soon as 2021. And we will work with you. We'll keep adapting. You know, this is all about adapting and just making the best of what we have. So I'm so proud of you both. Congratulations. Thank you. And we'll see you more. We'll have more Q&As. We'll have more interactions as the dates draw closer. I do want to shout out to the fact that our first subscription concert for the Idaho Falls Symphony in this digital format, where the musicians are listening to themselves on recording for the first time, you know, and all the stress that this entails, is coming up on October 10th. So please, ladies and gentlemen, ifsymphony.org, and purchase your subscription to our series this year. All concerts available online now. Get your tickets. And ladies and gentlemen, these two young artists will be part of our 71st season. We are so excited and so grateful for everyone who's supported us along the way. Laurana and Tyler, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to all of our finalists for your brilliant performances and committed artistry. We applaud you all. And again, you are the shining beacons of our community here at the Idaho Falls Symphony. Tyler and Laurana, give a wave. We're going to say goodbye for now, and thank you all so much. We got to roll some credits behind the scenes. Alexandria Pugh, Joe Groh, all of our team at the Idaho Falls Symphony. Thank you all very much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night.
Good night.